Is that just relief?
We're happy with that win. Obviously, after losing to New Zealand in the first game, our goal was to go 3 out of 3 from there. So I suppose we're very happy to do that anyway. Obviously, it wasn't perfect.
I guess at half time you were pretty unhappy with how the first half had gone.
Yeah, we thought there was a lot more in us. We were just a bit off. We had the ball a lot of the time. Got turned over a few times. They read our few of our set piece plays well. So yeah, no, we definitely felt there was a lot more in us coming out at half time. So we responded well. Start of the first half anyway.
And the guys who came off the bench, massive impact.
Yeah, they were savage. Gus obviously just made his debut last week and he was unreal. Pete, Ian, Church, all of them were unreal. So that was massive, our bench.
What was that message at halftime? Because Andy and Caelan were in talking to us, and Andy said there were some stern words given out. He said Caelan was leading them as well. Like what was it like in there? What was being said?
Yeah, we just had people who were kind of a bit in their own way, like I don't know, in their own head a bit, and just sort of making errors, compounding errors, and just thought we were just a small bit off. So it was just we knew if we could get back on track, we could definitely win the game. So yeah, it was honest enough. Yeah, go on.
Were you feeling a little bit relieved early on with the penalty incident that went to the TMO referral? Was there a little part of you wondering were you going to be?
Yeah, I wasn't sure, to be honest, because like it happened so quick, and I did feel a bit of a head-on-head, but yeah, I was a bit relieved, but I thought I wasn't trying to hit him in the head or anything, just kind of happened in the moment. So.
And I know you're midway through last season, but you're at the end of this international season, and you've featured fairly heavily in it. How do you look back on these last 12 months as an Ireland international? Oh,
it's been unreal. I think I was involved in every game. So yeah, it's huge. It's such an enjoyable season. So many good highs. Winning Six Nations, winning in South Africa, but definitely feels like there's a lot more to come. There's a few games slipped away from us that we'll look back on a bit of regret, but there's a lot to build going forward.
I'm just finding that for me. Has there been any parting message from Andy to you as he said goodbye to him now for the time being?
Yeah, he said he's still living in Sandymouth. He's only around the corner, but he's not completely gone. But yeah, he just said just challenge us when we go back to our problems is make sure we're getting better. We need to be ready first up in the Six Nations when we're back. So he's just making sure we're sticking to good habits, being in tip-top shape coming back in. So, but it was, yeah.
The forwards seem to be taking a lot of the momentum, particularly in the second half in that game. The offloads, really like leading by example. That seemed to be evident as well in the Argentina game, the game last week against Fiji, and obviously the New Zealand match as well.
Yeah, so actually that was one of the messages from halftime. I'm remembering now. It was forwards kind of just with our carry trying to dominate. Maybe the tip pass and stuff will open up on the back of that, and the space will open up. So yeah, that was very much a message at halftime. Forwards being direct and trying to get a bit of momentum with our carries.
And overall, the 4 games, which was the toughest, do you think, for yourself from a personal point of view?
They're all tough. No internationals are really that easy. I've noticed any this year, but our Argentinian game at the end, holding them out for a few phases, say was up there. They're all tough, but I remember I was wrecked after that.
Joe, obviously a lot of talk about halftime. What was it like after, given all the special occasions that seemed to be going on?
Oh, it was brilliant. So happy to get the win, and it's definitely, we're such a tight-knit group, so when we have those kind of special occasions like Church making his the record cap appearances, it's just pure joy in the change room. I'm so happy. It's one of the best times as a rugby player, that kind of 60 minutes after a game where everyone's together chilling, having a drink together. So no, the change room was good crack.
How do you think as a whole this campaign tees you up for what you'll hope will be a defence of the Six Nations in a couple of weeks' time, really 8 weeks?
Yeah, there's just plenty to improve on. Obviously, when we probably didn't start how we wanted to, so a big focus will be kind of going back to our problems, keeping the habits going, keep improving every day, and we'll try and start fast and fly into the first game.
Last 2, Ashton.
Hi Joe. With the British and Irish Lions happening next year, I'm sure that's a massive aim for yourself.
Yeah, I'd say most players would like to be there. So yeah, there's a lot of rugby to be played until then. Sorry, that's a cliche answer, but I try not to think too far ahead because try and focus on the now. But yeah, there'll definitely be an aim, but a lot of rugby to be played, definitely for Leinster and Ireland, hopefully.
Last one.
Just 2024 is completed now. How would you rate the Irish line-out for the entirety of the year?
Yeah, there's definitely improvements to be had. I think today was a bit crazy. We had 24 lineouts, So I think we were on the run. We were almost trying to make up some new lineouts and gone through all of them about twice. So yeah, I think we've got good success. We had good mauls throughout the year. Focused very much on good drill and things like that. But we probably slipped away from that in a few games, leaking a few lineouts, a few kind of sloppy bits. But I think it's been like relatively like strong enough.